Hamas attacked Israel. What now? Hamas brutally attacked Israel. They've killed civilians indiscriminately, abducted people, all on a flimsy excuse that this had something to do with Jews near the Al-Aqsa Mosque. But we know that that's not the reason. Israel had ended the occupation of Gaza in 2005. As a result, Gaza has been dominated by Hamas, and Hamas has done everything to use all the money given to it by all kinds of well-meaning governments to produce weapons and to antagonize Israel, which is why Gaza is not the functioning country it could otherwise be. We know that Israel was just days away from finalizing treaties with Saudi Arabia. We know that Hamas, Hezbollah, and Iran are deeply interconnected, and that Russia and Iran are working together. So there are all kinds of global foreign policy connections that you could draw here. Most importantly, though, we see oftentimes in these occasions how the truth is being turned around. People see Israel attacks, Israel declares war, but they don't see that Israel is responding to aggression against it. Just as today. We've seen already people blaming Israel for this, even though Israel was attacked, not the other way around. In fact, Israeli civil society has largely stood against the more right-wing political movements in control of the government right now. Maybe that also created a weakening of Israeli security. Now, that doesn't mean that Palestinians have no rights, that Israel is doing everything right in the area. Certainly not. But Israel has a right to exist. This is the original homeland of the Jewish people. Palestinians also have a right to democratic rule. We know that neither Hamas nor Fatah have any democratic rule. And that's not the fault of Israel. So, whatever side you're on here, just remember, it was not Israel that started this, it was Hamas. This is a complicated topic, it is a complicated issue. You know, I'm German, living in the United States. I certainly feel that my identity limits some judgments I might make. It also encourages me to stand up for what is true and what is right. I've talked about this on my blog in more detail, so I put some links in the chat. So, as I'm trying to sort my feelings and my thoughts on the matter here, again, this is about a militant group whose only interest is terror and the elimination of the state of Israel. Its motivation is deeply anti-Semitic, anti-human, anti-democratic, and it also oppresses its own people in Gaza. whatever the outcome of this, it's going to be complicated, it's going to be muddled, it's going to fuel violence, and it's going to fuel all kinds of propaganda that you hear out there. So what is my message here? Stick to the truth. Be aware of propaganda. And care deeply about what's going on in the world. Part of the point of my channel here is to support global democracy, to support human rights, and to do whatever I can within, well, the very small space that's here. So much for now. You can see I'm a little bit bothered by this whole issue, but let's hope there will be a good solution. It'll be some time, there will be a lot of pain, there will be a lot of suffering, there will be death, but hopefully there'll be a future to look forward to in the end. Thank you, everybody. This is Erratic Attempts. I'm Dr. Philip Kneis, and see you soon.